Here you are, stressed, anxious, lost. You've read all the self-help books, watched all the self-help and motivational videos. You've tried to fix your mindset, your habits, your sleep. Yet deep down, something still feels off. Because maybe it's not your mindset that needs fixing. Maybe it's your connection with Allah. Fix your salah and Allah will fix your life. In this video, I'm going to show you why that's not just a code, but a promise. You see, growing up, I used to pray half asleep, half present. I didn't have any connection with Allah in my salah. My heart was just not in it. The second I would say Assalamu alaikum, I'd be back on my phone. Back to my usual habits, my daily life. I used to pray only for the sake of praying, just to get the obligation out of the way. And then when you pray like that, how can you expect Allah to fix your life? I mean, the same happened to me. I had the expectation and I used to pray to Allah, "Oh Allah, please help me accomplish this. Help me fix this in my life. Help me accomplish this goal." I was performing the rituals, but completely missing the connection that's supposed to be there. And I kept saying I wanted Allah to fix my life, to help me accomplish this goal and get this and that in life. But I wasn't willing to give him 5 minutes, 5 proper minutes with khushu'. You see, salah is not supposed to fit around your life. Your life is supposed to fit around salah. When you truly try to fix your salah, you're literally realigning your whole life. You're giving structure to your life. Because salah is not about just standing and reciting and performing the rituals. It's about surrendering to Allah. Every time you say Allahu Akbar, you're saying to Allah that I can't do this alone. You're seeking help from Allah. The word salah, it originates from the Arabic root word sila, which means connection or link. And this linguistic meaning just emphasizes the fact that this ritual, this salah, is a way for you to gain nearness to Allah, to gain a deeper connection with Allah. And Allah has prescribed us these 5 daily prayers because He knows that just like our human bodies need fuel in the form of food, our soul needs fuel in the form of salah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Ankabut, "Indeed, salah prevents immorality and wrongdoing." Notice how He didn't say it might help. He said it prevents immorality and wrongdoing. So it's not that if you've got a bad habit, you've got a sin that you're addicted to and you're trying to let go of it. Salah is a protection for you. It's not that it's probably gonna help, it is definitely gonna help, inshallah. And so if your salah is not protecting you against fahisha wal munkar, then bro, it's probably because you're not praying correctly or that you're very careless in your salah. Not only does salah prevent you from immorality and wrongdoing, the consequences of living off the salah and neglecting it are dire. The Prophet ﷺ said that between a man and kufr and shirk is neglecting the salah, is living off the salah. That's how serious salah is. It draws that line between kufr wal iman. And now if we pray salah with such carelessness, with like no priority in salah, you're telling Allah that He can wait. Like, oh yeah, Allah, you're not a big priority in my life. That's what you're subconsciously telling to Allah. And then how can you expect your life to run smoothly if you're not praying your salah properly? You see what I mean? Because you'll never find peace and aman if the mu'min, the one who gives peace and security, is being ignored. And you know, when I started to realize how important salah is, and like, bro, if someone dies in the condition of neglecting salah and abandoning the salah, he dies as a kafir, and we ask Allah to protect us from that. But I started to realize that, yeah, the evidence, the sunnah is very clear on this, that bro, salah is the line between kufr wal iman. You can't leave it off. It's an obligation for a reason. It's a pillar of Islam for a reason. And when I started to give salah more importance, when I started to give it more priority over some of the other things that I used to do, I'm not saying that I'm perfect, that I have full khushu' in salah. That's something that we should always be working towards, more khushu' in salah. But when I started to practice salah more, I'm telling you bro, I started to get more peace and security in my daily life. I had more aman, I had more barakah in my time, in my rizq. Doors started to open for me. And I'm not just saying this as a subjective experience, because what is salah linked to? It's linked to taqwa. Taqwa is fear and mindfulness of Allah. And what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say about the muttaqi, about the one who fears Allah? He says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, وَمَن يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مَخْرَجًا. And whoever fears Allah, Allah will find a way out for him, out of his difficulties. وَيَرْزُقُهُ مِنْ حَيْثُ لَا يَحْتَسِبُ, and provide for him in ways he cannot imagine, he cannot perceive. And he later goes on to say on the same surah, وَمَنْ يَتَّقِ اللَّهَ يَجْعَلْ لَهُ مِنْ أَمْرِهِ يُسْرًا, and whoever fears Allah, Allah will make ease in his affairs for him. So if you're facing difficulties in life, salah, taqwa, standing in front of Allah with khushu and fear of Him, with humility, that is the way to ease in life. The Prophet ﷺ said in an authentic hadith, indeed, the first deed by which a servant will be called to account for on the day of resurrection is his salah. If it is complete, he will be saved and successful. But if it is defective, he has failed and lost. And you know what's crazy? We, the same people that sin every day, throughout the day, are the same ones that are called to stand in front of Rabbul Izzah, Rabbul Arsh al-Azim, Rabbul Alameen, Ahlul Taqwa wa Ahlul Maghfirah, Ghafir al-Dhanb, wa Qabil al-Tawb, 5 times a day. And He listens to us. He listens to us complaining about our problems, and He invites us. He gives us the adhan 5 times a day. Every time you stand in front of Allah, with humility, you pray to Him, you complain to Him of your problems. إِنَّمَا أَشْكُو بَثِّي وَحُزْنِي إِلَى اللَّهِ. Indeed, I only complain of my grief and suffering to Allah. Allah is there, listening to you, man. I mean, He wants you to return to Him. Every single time you stand in front of Him and say Allahu Akbar, you're telling your problems that my Lord is greater than you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in Surah Al-Baqarah, بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا استعينوا بالصبر والصلاة إن الله مع الصابرين. O you who believe, seek help through patience and prayer. Indeed, Allah is with the patient. So if you're lost, start here. Start with your salah. Stop chasing motivation and start chasing connection. Show up to your salah even if you feel nothing, even if you don't see immediate results, because that is a sign of taqwa, that you fear Allah. That is a sign of iman. And the day you fix your salah is the day you'll realize that it was never just about the prayer, just about the rituals. It was about the connection with Allah. It was about returning to the one who created you. So fix your salah, and Allah will fix your heart, your rizq, your life, your path, everything. If you feel like this video helped you out in any way, leave a comment down below and say, I'm fixing my salah. Let's return to what really matters together, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum.